Hello there and happy Monday to you. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Indian Shores today. We're going to spend a few days this week talking about hurricane recovery. We're 6 months after Hurricane Helene, kind of right in between that window, in between Hurricanes Helene and Milton, packed a 1-2 punch for so many people in our area. Today, we're at Indian Shores at Seaside Seabird Sanctuary. They've been around for a very long time, rescuing, rehabilitating seabirds in our area, hopefully releasing them back in the wild, otherwise providing a home here where you can visit for free and see what's happening. $600,000 worth of damage, that's a lot for a little nonprofit like this. Melissa is here to tell us that things are getting better.
Yes, yeah, our progress, slowly but surely. We've made a lot of progress, and that's a lot thanks to the community.
Absolutely.
You know, we had an outpouring of support, people coming out to volunteer to clean up debris initially, and then also helping us along the way with our improvement projects.
You find out who your friends are in times like this. I want to show a little bit of video, a little bit of file video from 6 months ago or from after the storm. I mean, put it into context. You really got walloped, first by Helene, then by Milton.
Yeah, you know, when I first made it over the bridge to look at the sanctuary after Helene, it was just unrecognizable. You know, I really didn't know how we were gonna come out of that. And then having Milton, you know, the following week, we just did everything we could. Thankfully, all of our birds were fine. We moved everybody off site. Everybody was safe, but we just weren't sure what was going to be left of this place after both.
You know, so many people felt that about their homes. They didn't know what they were going to return to. You didn't know what you were going to return to when you got here. And then I would assume it's overwhelming. On day one, you go, how do we get over this mountain? And how do you?
Well, you know, we kind of just, you know, put up your bootstraps and we said help, you know, put out an SOS to the community. We had a ton of people come for those weekends after Milton and before Milton to help clean up debris. We had a couple organizations. We have Greater Good Charities that's actually coming out this week to start reinstalling our netting free of cost.
We do see behind you where it just looks like it's under construction. I remember that's where pelicans used to be. There was the pelican habitat over there. But pelicans, even without a habitat, are here in the wild. We showed during going to break the little babies up there. The birds always have known that this is an area where it's safe for them to kind of hang.
Yeah, you know, they see our birds here. They know it's a safe place. Of course, sometimes they're hoping they might find a snack or two.
They might be here looking for a free meal.
Yeah,
Definitely.
But we're glad that they know that it's a safe place for them to raise their babies and live here too.
Timeline where you think you're going to be completely back to normal?
We're hoping after April 11th to be finished with our enclosure improvements in the seabird area. And then we'll have all of our resident pelicans brought back here where they're off site right now, and then we'll be totally, you know, up and running back to normal.
Nice. And you are open to the public when?
We're open every day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Free to visit, come out and see the birds, even those that are in the wild. You might have a special treat there. And if you'd like to help or find out more information about what they're doing here, you can always go to SeasideSeabirdSanctuary.org. Charley Belcher, Fox 13 News.